While current COVID-19 restrictions are extended, Spokane restaurants are saying thanks to the community that supported them this far.
It really means a lot, just knowing that there's some people out there that are really trying to make a difference in supporting the community.
Though we saw record snow yesterday, we're looking at warmer temperatures and rain for this upcoming holiday weekend.
Tonight on KREM 2 News, we are ringing in 2021 by sharing ways you can celebrate safely across the Inland Northwest. We finally made it, everybody. Happy New Year's Eve. Here is a live look at Times Square in New York City right now. It is looking very different, though, than it normally does on this night every year. There won't be a crowd there tonight, as the mayor has asked everyone to stay home and stay safe tonight. They're just a couple hours away from that iconic ball drop to ring in 2021. And good evening, everyone. Thanks for being here tonight. I'm Regina on. Mark and Whitney are off. Well, breaking news right now. It was just announced that Bloomsday 2021 will be all virtual once again. Registration for the 7.4 through 6 mile run will open tomorrow. That's on New Year's Day. Just like 2020, runners can complete the run of any course, trail, or path that they like from any location all around the world. The organizers are now calling it Bloomsday Worldwide. The event will start on April 30th and go to May 9th. The registration fee until March 13th is $24.49. The fee will go up after that.
We sure wish that we were on the streets of Spokane on a Sunday morning, but this is the next best thing to make sure that we keep pushing forward and we continue that great tradition that we have here in Spokane.
Now, 26,000 people signed up for the virtual race last year. While they wait for the race to return to its normal format, Bloomsday organizers are hoping the Spokane tradition will continue to grow throughout other regions all around the world. Well, the pandemic isn't stopping Spokane from having a New Year's Eve fireworks show, but it is changing it just a bit. 4 different fireworks displays will be offered across the Spokane area. It will begin tonight at 9 p.m. The shows will be held at Dwight Markle Sports Complex, Ferris High School, Avista Stadium, and Plants Ferry Sports Stadium. Casey Decker is live now at Avista Stadium with a preview of what you will be able to see tonight. Hey there, Casey.
Well, Regina, traditionally Spokane has had one big fireworks show in Riverfront Park, but as you just mentioned, this year it'll be 4 slightly smaller shows across the city. Now, this will be pretty similar to what they did back on the 4th of July. The 4 shows will all be about 8 minutes long, and they'll all be identical. They'll start at the same time, and they'll have the exact same fireworks. Like you said, one here at Avista Stadium, one at Ferris High School, one at the Merkle Complex, and one at the Ferry Complex. And there'll be drive-in shows, meaning you can come park your car here, but no getting out and forming crowds. That, of course, is in order to maintain social distancing and follow the current state protocols. Like you said, the fireworks will begin at 9 p.m., so families don't have to keep their kids up until midnight. And the parking lots, these will open at 7:30. Now, city organizers expect the lots will quickly fill up. So if you want to get a spot, get to your local show on time. If you can't get a spot, try to see the show from your home if you can. But if you do park somewhere other than the actual parking lot, just make sure you're safe and don't block roadways or driveways. Now, of course, these 4 shows are harder to organize and more expensive to organize than just having one show. However, I was told by the lead organizer that all of this is actually not costing taxpayers any money. It's all being funded by sponsors. For now, live at Avista Stadium, Casey Decker, KREM 2 News.
All right, Casey, thank you. Well, Thailand and Australia already hours into 2021. Here's a look at their fireworks display in those countries. People were only allowed in downtown Sydney if they had a restaurant reservation or were one of 5 guests of an inner city resident. My goodness, they really do it big over there, but I am really excited for Spokane fireworks tonight. Whether you're at home watching it right here on KREM 2 or going there virtually or coming down, please be safe and of course enjoy those holiday fireworks. Well, the wet weather has tapered off in the Spokane area for now. Spokane International Airport saw 8.1 inches of snow yesterday, of course, breaking the previous record for December 30th of 5.4 inches set back in 1990. And Michelle, we are getting a break from that wet weather tonight. So what can we expect heading into the weekend and, of course, New Year's Day?
Yeah, well, the break is going to be brief. The good news is, yeah, things are going to be pretty quiet for this evening. We do have some areas that are seeing a little bit of fog develop, mainly up north at Deer Park right now with quarter-mile visibility, but temperatures are above freezing, so we don't have to worry too much about slick roads in the areas that have been plowed. Of course, the areas with still a lot of snow and slush on the roads are going to be slick. 5-mile visibility at the Spokane Valley, and looking good pretty much everywhere else, but if you're not dealing with the fog, we pretty much have the low clouds to deal with. So a lot of foggy conditions out there, but that also help keep temperatures mild during the evening and overnight hours. So it's not warm per se for this time of year, but you know, mid-30s. It's going to be above freezing this evening and overnight. So that's good news for folks who are going to be out and about and you don't have to deal with any rain or snow. 35 in Spokane and Coeur d'Alene, 33 in Deer Park, 34 in Moses Lake, and 36 in Pullman. Kind of interesting, after seeing all that snow, temperatures have really been rather warm, and so just as the snow was just starting to come to an end, we were already seeing the big melt-off begin. Temperatures were in the lower 30s last evening, but above freezing, and stayed in the mid-30s all night last night and all day today. So we're going to soon be seeing a lot of water on area roadways. 39 for tomorrow. Could see a few sprinkles in the morning, but then the main area of rain comes tomorrow night. Otherwise, just a cloudy day. 39. We'll be in the mid-40s on Saturday. Lots of melting going on, and with warm weather and wind Saturday night into Sunday, seeing more rapid snow melt. A high on Sunday of 40 degrees.
All right, Michelle, thank you. Well, we do have some new information coming in this afternoon. One person is dead after a shooting in Spokane Valley this morning, and that shooting happened at the intersection of 6th Avenue and Park Road. That's near Brookdale Park Place. That's a retirement community. Now, witnesses say they told police that they saw an injured person lying in a driveway. They then saw 2 people run away from the scene. Police say the shooting started as an altercation between 2 men and a woman. A canine and helicopter unit searched the area this morning, and detectives are asking anyone now with information to come forward. Call Crime Check, that number right there on your screen. Well, the statewide eviction moratorium has formally been extended in Washington, so that means that will last through March 31st of 2021. It bans with limited exceptions residential evictions and late fees on unpaid rent. It also requires landlords to offer residents a repayment plan on unpaid rent. Let's get to our other top stories now. The Black Diamond, a Spokane Valley bar, appears to be closing its doors after it defied the governor's orders, and that's due to the State Liquor and Cannabis Board issuing a 180-day suspension of its liquor license if it did not comply with COVID-19 rules. Now, the bar took to Facebook back on December 15th to say it would reopen for indoor dining. And you may remember back in May, the bar stayed open during the statewide stay-at-home order, and they closed tonight at 5 o'clock. Other top stories now. Statewide restrictions due to COVID-19 have been extended once again, now this time until the 11th of January, and the restriction was set to expire on the 4th, and the governor made that announcement this morning. So here's what you need to know about those next round of rules. An updated plan is currently being developed by state leaders. They hope to provide a pathway for businesses and workers impacted by this order to reopen safely. Now, the plan is set to be released sometime next week. While dining indoors remains off limits for the foreseeable future, takeout orders have had to step in and carry businesses across the state. Now, some are built around the takeout model but have dealt with their own fair share of challenges. Bordeaux Bakery saw an increase in demand, but recently things have begun to slow down.
You think that we, because we are delivery, that we're just slammed, but it's actually, the economy, the last couple months, people haven't had the extended unemployment. There's been no business help. People are out of jobs. So, that results in people spending less money.
And the bakery is hopeful that the new stimulus bill will help balance out those challenges many have faced because of this pandemic. Well,